Okay, so, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dark Souls 3 PvP, the Mound Makers Covenant, part 3 I guess. Straight away we're getting into our invades. This time it's no longer going to be around Londor Castle. I'm getting my names mixed up already. It's been a long few days really. But as you can see with this guy here, I've just parried twice. I was watching his fight previously because at the moment I'm in fight clubs, and this is actually during the stage of where I was learning to actually PvP. I was realising when I was going through all my recordings that some of the stuff is a bit all over the place, and the PlayStation 3 kind of records randomly at places, but you can see which one's newer and which one's older. And how I can tell the difference between that is because of the Knight Armour and the Drake Blood Armour. At the moment I'm wearing the Knight Armour with just the washing pole. What I actually use now, at this point in time, which is present day, this is obviously what you're seeing is pre-recorded, what I use in present day is full Drake Blood Armour with a Red Dragon Shield with the washing pole, and Artorias' like blade alongside the Drake Blood Sword. So I've got 3 different weapons I use with a Miracle Thing and a Shield and Drake Blood, and it exactly equals 70% weight for me. So I believe I'm on max weight capacity of 40 for vitality. So he did a good play there. That's a awesome weapon art. I've never seen it before, so he was able to outmaneuver me with skill there. Okay, time for our second invade. At this point, I believe I've already got Bloodlust the Katana, which is the 15 or 10 shackles given in, basically. Also, you're going to find in this video, a lot of people keep on using that Hailbird there. That's the Grundir Hailbird. It seems to be quite an OP weapon, but its weapon art is so predictable after you've seen it enough times. But you'll be seeing a lot more cooler stuff as well. Also, you're going to see a couple more of them as well, a couple of parries with the washing pole. I do get a couple off, but it is difficult to try and like get the hit on. I've also been reading in some of the patch notes as well for some of the recent updates, like, you know, some of the washing pole skills and, you know, how certain FPs can be used on certain weapons and how much damage it's going to deal. It seems to be good. They seem to be correcting the game as best they can. I still find the hitboxes are a little bit silly, but, you know. Oh, there's a couple of things as well, watching this this little fight here. One, I've realised that throwing knives are really OP in Dark Souls PvP, because when it comes down to someone having like a little bit of HP left and you've only got a little bit, you're both going to end up start throwing knives, and or fire bombs, as a lot of people seem to be bringing along to the table. But yeah, no, it's pretty scary, and great fun as well. So coming towards the end now, not long, both quite low on HP. There's that parry, timed perfectly. Done. You gotta remember, all of this is for an achievement as well. Okay, in another one again. This time I've actually spawned next to a invader. I love how it's invaders against invaders in these fight clubs. Sometimes you'll have allies, sometimes you won't, but yeah. Everyone all doing their buffs. Oh, I never use Darkblade anymore, nor do I use the Lightning Scroll. Nothing like that anymore. Not my style, bruh. At the moment, I believe he is using the Twin Prince's Blade, which is where you get the Great Sword of Lorien and the Platinum Sword as well. no, he's not. Sorry, he's using the Abyss Walker blade. Apologise. I know there's a invade later on. It uses that blade. I was recently playing through New Game 5 yesterday, and I actually unlocked the Twin Blades sword, and I think it's awesome. I might try and PvP with it due to the weapon arts being really OP. So it's Great Walker blade versus Great Walker. Oh. He's changed to the Executioner Great Blade from what I can see. But it is good. At this point in PvP, I kind of knew how to do things. I was kind of getting used to some of the weapons and the art. And kind of how tactics work. I mean, I'm not obviously the best player out there, I'll never admit that. But it was great fun. I'm going to go quiet now for this.
Praise the sun! 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 Praise the sun!
Yeah, anyway, but getting back to PvP, that was, I was basically fighting this guy, and just in the back of my mind I could hear Solaire just, you know, praise the sun, 420 praise it, what a good name. But I believe he was the first person to Estus Flask as well. See he's still doing it now, but it's okay. Only the true PvPers of the Sunlight Covenant should gain admission with what they need, their Sunlight coins. I love that call over thing. I believe as well, I've not actually Estus's yet. I've only done the Ashen one for the weapon arm. Because I was expecting this guy to be in like full, you know, Solaire gear, but he's not. He's got like the hat on. So, we are coming towards the end of this fight, I can already tell. Because at this point, I'm just trying to R1 poke him, because all he's doing is blocking, rolling. There we go. Throwing knives come in so much handy, they really do. I am the true son of Sunlight. Solaire would be proud. Okay, moving on to another summon. Now this is actually quite a good little summon battle, I find. Just have a little watch and see. I've been watching this guy here, Leonard. Can't say his name correctly, yeah, Leonardo. And I was just seeing how he was fighting, because he was fighting someone with Havel Shield, which I think's a really silly meta, but it's really OP. But I was watching this guy's kind of playstyle. He likes to run in circles a bit, and you know, all that kind of stuff. There is a bit of lag as well while playing online in some of these areas. I always find that in the Eldritch Faithful area, there is a lot of lag with some of the PvP, because there's so much going on around this area. Oh yeah, as you can tell, you can see my armor has changed at this point, and I've actually got a parry and dagger on me. I am trying to learn the parry and dagger meta, but I remember seeing a video a little while ago, and it was explaining that shield parries last about 1.5 seconds, and it's a big wind-up to it. A parry and dagger has a 1 second delay, while a buckler has like a couple of, not even like half a second to parry. So bucklers are probably the best things to use against someone at R1 spams. Parrying, like daggers are, to people that just before they attack you use it, and then shield is like kind of as they've just attacked. But ultimately, at the end of the day, the only thing I really parry with is the washing pole. due to the fact you can attack with it, it's got great range, and it's almost instant the parrying time. You just got to be good at predicting. This guy here is also fighting for a shackle, so me and him are going kind of hard on this one. There you go. So this guy here, Danny, I believe his name is. He is, he's one of them people that is. You see his weapon. His weapon is like the worst weapon in the world. I don't know what it is, but I feel it's the Dark Blade. You know what the dark kind of like dudes wear? They have the skull helmets and all that kind of stuff. Well, he has that, and it's probably the best weapon to R1 spam stunlock. It's horrible. And including that he's also using a buckler, it's pretty scary what he does. And he is good with that buckler as well. Just look at this. He parries me with a weapon art, which is skill enough as it is. We both try to parry each other then, because he just isn't attacking. He then parries another weapon art, and almost one-shots me with it. Look at that! I hate that sword that he's using, and he must be using the Hornet's Ring with that as well, due to the amount of damage that it deals. So now he goes mega aggressive. But, no, well done, Danny. You're a good fighter, just, yeah. I hate that sword, I really do. Anyway, moving on to another one, we have our Scythe user here. Now, not many people in the Dark Souls community that I've been fighting, like, out of all the hours that I've played and you've not seen, I've never seen really many of them use a Scythe. One or two, I believe, I've seen, but they're rare, they really are. And most Scythe players are pretty good, because there's a lot of range to it, there's a lot of hook round, and even shields practically are useless. That's what I love. I should use a weapon that's more like that. That's it, I tried my parrying there, you see it kind of flicked, but it doesn't count because you need to have that delay, which is just annoying. I also found out quite recently as well, the leaping attacks cannot be parried. Leaping attacks cannot be parried, nor can the kicks anymore. They were removed quite a while ago, actually. But yeah, jumping attacks, some weapon arts as well can't be parried. But that was nice. See, this is why you use the washing pole parry, because it's OP. And look at the amount of HP I've got left. This guy must be just aching to get a hit on me. There you go, now he's on the same equal amount of HP. Flicked the throwing knives. It's just, anyone gets his last hit, it's GG. Sometimes it's all about predicting, but he does hit me there. A little bit of HP left. Oh. I hate that when you get hit, or like when the game thinks you've been hit, you take a little bit of bleed damage, and your camera vibrates like you've just been hit. But anyway, jumping attack after him as he's rolled, so I kind of predicted where he was going to go. Leapt on him like a bloody like ninja samurai warrior or something like that. Just leapt on the guy. Very good. Right, moving on into another area. Obviously, this Hellbird once again. This guy here is actually a really good PvP player. He's not too bad, and he's actually quite a fair game to play. I do PvP him again in a little while after this fight, but no, he's got some good skill, and he's very versatile as well. I was freaked out to fight this guy. And that weapon art with that Hellbird is absolutely beautiful. See, I could have got my parry off there, but I've rolled back. It's so difficult to predict when it's going to work or not, because there's a delay when you even do it. So you've got to wait like at least a second of just standing near him without being hit to even get a parry. And then to parry, which takes another second, and then to actually follow up that attack. And there we go, another one of it again. See, told you the washing pole parries would appear, ladies and gents. Lovely weapon art. But it's me and him, both low on HP. He's got nothing left. Flick to the throwing knife. He's got 1 HP left, I believe. Something like that. There you go. 18 HP left. But yeah, GG, good fight. It literally not even 10 seconds later, I get out of this. I go to invade once again, and who do I invade? It's him again! I was a little bit confused with the recording first time, because I was having a look at the little videos, but I realised he said hey first, and like how we started off was different. Hey! But yeah, let's get down to it. So, obviously he now knows my fighting style a bit more better. He's prepared to parry a bit more, you know, try and get that weapon art as much as he can. Because most of the weapon arts are literally unparryable. Hitbox once again. See, he's got the parries, he's waiting for me. Or should I say she? She's waiting for me. See, leaping attack he can't parry. He would have parried otherwise, but he did not. Leaping attack he cannot parry. Good weapon out there, got me straight on it. So I love that because it's a charge that then goes into like this gigantic spin, which just gives you 360 degrees protection. So this time I'm buffing, not because I want my weapon to do a little bit extra damage or whatever, but due to the little tiny heal that it gives, that I just wanted to have that little heal there. Sometimes it's about survivability. It's not something I usually do, but I need to keep this guy on my toes. Or keep him on his toes while I'm on mine. Sorry, I've been editing all day, and putting these videos all together has been killer on my voice. Here we go. So, it's another hit. I'm really low. How's it going to end, you think? Leaping attack into that. Oh, just an amazing weapon. I have to give it to her. Good fight. GG. Got me good. But that weapon art is just so beautiful. I love it. It's awesome. I can understand why a lot of people use it. Like here, we've got another person who is using that Hellbird. It's got a great weapon art. It's got great range, great damage. I do believe it was slightly nerfed a bit, but apart from that, it's usually the Hellbird, the Dark Sword that I was killed by earlier with that Artorias player. Was it Dragon Armor, like Great Axe, Yorm's Great Machete, like all the weapons that do ridiculous poise stunning or have like really, really powerful R1 spams. Only a couple people I've seen use the Washing Pole and the Artorias Great Blade. or the Abyssal Great Blade, should I call it. Don't want Dark Soul people have a go at me. But coming down to it, it is the range that the Halberd has over the Washing Pole. But the Washing Pole has just an amazing weapon art. There you go, got the parry, got the stab. He's barely any HP, throwing knives at the ready. You've just got to have the throwing knife. It's easier than trying to get a smack in. But this guy's a bit of a jammy git. And literally halfway, well not even halfway, towards the end of the fight I realised this guy is not going to let me win without me being hit. He ghosts, gets a hit off, I get a hit off. Continues to ghost more. Get a bit freaked out you really. When someone starts like going all weird and then just teleporting all over the place, you got to worry a little bit. So anyway, we're at this point. I've been throwing knives. Can't get him. At this point, I'm kind of like, right, I've got to die if he's going to die. But I should still get a shackle. He's whacked out a shield as well to protect himself from throwing knives. Circle him. And then we both go down. I don't get a victory, I get a you died, I get plus on the thingy, but no shackle, which is a bit confusing. So it ultimately must have said that he hit me first, but if you actually do look back at that, my quick draw is quicker than his. Anyway, we've come to the end of our fight. I didn't want this video to be on for too long. I had a lot of videos that I just went through. Some of the fights are just boring, others were just really stupid and not really entertaining. I do like ones that show off the washing pole parry and the quick draw and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, thank you for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please give us a like, comment and subscribe. You know the usual. And obviously I just hope you really enjoy these videos. I've been enjoying editing them. They're something chilled out. They're not too much to do. I don't have to actually do anything. I can record whenever I can, then put my voice behind it, and then boom, the video. But anyway, I'm going to leave you with this. Thank you for watching. And obviously, next video will be out probably by next week or so. Another Dark Souls video waiting for you. I'm also going to be starting up a series of games very soon. I'm just deciding which game to play, really. Maybe I might do an episode 1 off or 2 of some video games. But apart from that, I'll leave you to it. Enjoy.